Hello Blender fans, here's the next tutorial on how to use pose libraries. This is a model of a monster called Herbert that I created with Blender. It is fully rigged and has a couple of animations. I selected pose mode and use bone rotation to create a kind of T-pose for this model. In order to store this pose for later use, I open the pose library section here on the right and press new to create a new pose library which I call monster pose lib. Then I press the little plus icon to create a new pose. I selected all the bones by pressing the A key, and now this pose is stored for these bones and I call it T-pose. Then I press the Alt-R and Alt-G key to clear the transform of the bones, and after that I create a new one. This is a kind of relaxed pose for my character. Once I'm finished with this, I press again the A key to select all the bones, add a new pose and call this relaxed. Okay, now we have two poses in the library and I can select one, press this icon here and apply the selected pose for my character. Now let's assume I want to edit a pose like this relaxed pose. For example, add some bone rotations like this. After I've finished this, I again press the A key to select all the bones and then again press the plus icon, but instead of adding a new pose, I select replace existing and choose the pose which I would like to replace. Alright, now we'll add a last one, a kind of looking around pose for my monster. I choose Auto IK, select some bones and press the G key to pose the character. Then I also store this one to my pose library and call it looking. Okay, what I can do now to cycle through these poses is to press the Ctrl L key and then use the cursor keys for switching the poses. So why do I store these poses? What's the benefit? Let's open the action editor and here you can see that I already defined a couple of animations for my character. But I will create another one, a kind of idle animation just for demonstration. So I add a new action and call it idle 2. These are the remaining keyframes of the previous action. I select them all and delete them. Then I open a new window and add a timeline. This timeline I use to set the active keying set to location and rotation and to activate automatic keyframe insertion so that every time I activate a particular pose for my character, all the keys are stored at the current frame. I select the first frame, activate automatic keyframe insertion, Then I press Ctrl L to cycle through my poses. When I come to the relaxed pose, I press return, and as you can see, the keyframes for the bones are inserted automatically at the current frame. Then I move to, let's say, frame number 40. Again press Ctrl L. Then I select this pose, press return, which again leads to this keyframe insertion. Then I move to frame number 80 and again insert the relaxed pose to create an animation that we can execute in a loop. This current frame I define as the end frame of the animation. So using the pose libraries for referring to stored poses when creating animations can be very comfortable. Okay, now this already looks quite nice. What you can do now to make it more interesting is to add some bone rotations as variations between the existing keyframes. Alright guys, that's it. I really hope you find this interesting and useful. And if you have any questions, feel free to add them to the comments. If you liked the video and my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to not miss a future tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching and thanks for your support if you're a supporter on my Patreon. And come back soon to my channel, to J&M.